Heading into week number 4 of the regular season, the Jacksonville Jaguars are 3-0, but those Cleveland Browns, your defending Super Bowl champions, they're also 3-0 too. And to try to make sure that we end up 4-0 and not 3-1, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade Isaiah, as he has one skill point basically to use. So we can go elusive power or receiving back. If you've watched this series, then you already know we gotta go power back right now and increase him on that side, because the young fella, he needs to get a little bit stronger. Now he gets +4 to stiff arm, which makes him a 94 overall on the power side. We're going to throw some people to the ground this week. As we take a look at the top players of the week for week number 3, I want to remind you guys that if you're enjoying this series and you want to see more Isaiah King, let me know by leaving a like in this video. Let's go for 750 likes in the video, and leave me a comment down below and tell me how Isaiah's season is going so far. Now with the upgrades out of the way, we are heading down to Jacksonville, Florida to go ahead and take on the Jaguars, who, as you guys know from earlier in the video, they're undefeated. We're undefeated. They got Blake Bortles. We got a whole bunch of people on our squad that I think make us better than them. So we're going to see what Baker Mayfield can do. We want to see what Isaiah King can do when, if our defense shuts down Blake Bortles, which shouldn't be too difficult, and stuffs, you know, the guy named Leonard Fournette, who's one of the best running backs in the NFL, I think we might be fine. No, I was literally just talking about our defense stepping up and stopping the Jags offense. They did literally none of that, and as you can tell, we've got to work it out for us. We're down 7-0 after only a couple of minutes. And that first run by Isaiah was good. Like, I'm actually happy with that. So 2nd and 3. Little halfback toss here by Baker. Isaiah says, let me show you the Jets real quick. Runs into his own blocker. Not the smartest thing, but he still picks up 8. Now Baker is under center. Here's Isaiah running a little route of his own. Isaiah's open, but Josh Gordon says, I'm going to go ahead and run free real quick, baby. Down to the 40 again. 20 yards there by the strike from Baker. Jacksonville's offense might have looked pretty good, but right now our offense is looking pretty good, if I may say so myself. Now Isaiah sees a hole, he's going to hit it. He should have went to the left a little bit more, but we'll take that big gain for a first. Now one guy we haven't really seen in the field so far is DJ Chaney, our rookie wide receiver, who has been lights out so far this year. But we're going to see if he comes on the next drive, because right now Jarvis Landry's picking up that picking up the 6 yards. And we got 2nd and 5 after a little catch by Jarvis Landry. Again, Isaiah here in the backfield. A lot of pressure coming off the edge. Baker is going to go down. After that big sack against Baker, it's 3rd down and 8. So we don't want to risk anything too much. We're going to see a halfback screen here for Isaiah. Wide open. He's got some room to the edge. Isaiah says, don't mind me. The jukes, the spins, everything's looking good. And Isaiah's down at the 13. A big first down. First down in the red zone. And we got Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. Isaiah's open. The ball goes across to Josh Gordon instead, who is tripped up at the 3 with a big catch again. We got 2nd and 1 from the 3. Look, it's been a slow, it's been a methodical drive, but it's been effective, which is what matters. So here we go. Baker's going to pitch it out to Isaiah. He's got all the blocks in the world. The young fella says, don't mind me. It's another touchdown, baby. And you know he's got to go in there. Oh, the shoot dance real quick. We see you, Isaiah. After we went about 74 yards and scored, Jacksonville goes down the field, but they only get a field goal, which is good news considering last time they had the ball, they got a touchdown. So here's Isaiah looking to block for his quarterback, but look at this. DJ Chaney, we just talked about the young fella, and look at him. Dragging people down to the 45. So again, Jacksonville has a 3-point lead right now. It's the battle of the unbeaten. So right now our offense is looking good. Baker again, killing it with a 5-for-5 performance at the moment. But that play right there was the first time that Isaiah's really been stuck. Didn't really go anywhere. So Isaiah looking to block. This ball's going deep to David Njoku, who's down at the 22. And for anybody keeping track at home, Baker now is 6 for 6 on the afternoon. Perfect so far for the young fella. So 1st down and 10, Isaiah looking for something, goes for a spin move, but it's not really effective. Shut down in his last 2 carries. So we got 2nd and 11 here. Isaiah's going to stay in the backfield. Baker's getting a lot of pressure, and Isaiah missed his block. This is going to be a tough one. It's 3rd and 22. The 2-minute warning is here. We're kind of in field goal territory, kind of not. We're going to see the ball go to Duke Johnson Jr. He's down at the 25, and we should mostly get a field goal here, I'm hoping. So the good news is we do actually get the field goal. I'm happy about that because our kicker, he's been a little spotty so far this season. Now Isaiah's out here fielding a punt and just gets lit up at the 23. So we got 1 minute and 10 seconds left, only 2 timeouts. We've got to try to get some points on the board. And a quick pass here is thrown to AJ Bouye, who, if you didn't know, is on the opposite team. Isaiah's going to try to track him down. But a pick 6 for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and just like that, they got a 7-point lead. So the good news is we do get the ball back with 1 minute and 1 second left now. 9 seconds later from throwing our, pick 6. So Baker again, chilling in the backfield. A quicker, easier pass this time to David Njoku, who goes down at the 33. Got 2nd and 2 here from the 33, about 40 seconds left. Isaiah again back in pass protection. Oh my God, Isaiah. You couldn't pick up all those guys. There were too many on that blitz. 3rd and 11. You basically just want to run the clock out at this point because things are looking kind of dire right now for Jacksonville. And Baker gets sacked on the halfback screen. If there is any good news that came out of that, we do get the ball to start the second half. So if we can get some points on the board, we'll be fine. If we don't, and then Jacksonville scores again, well, it's a whole different kind of ball game. I think one of the biggest storylines of the first half, though, is that Isaiah only got the ball about 6, maybe 7 times if you're counting, you know, one of those passes. And Jalen Ramsey says not a first down for you here. They came to play. So far, this has been one of the toughest halves that Isaiah's had, at least this season. And we got a big 3rd down and 2 here against this defensive front. Baker's going to hand it off. Isaiah goes through the middle. He's going to break through the tackle. Look at Isaiah just out here running, picking up so many yards, and that should have been 1. He got 8. That was a big momentum swing right now because Jacksonville thought they had us done. But Isaiah says, not so fast, my friends, as he goes through again, this time going for 16. If something is working, you might as well use it until they basically stop you. So Coach Hugh Jackson says, look, give it to Isaiah again. Let him go right through the middle, and he finds some more room here. Again, not as many yards, only about 6, but it still works. Starting the second half, we've done what we've needed to, and that is just grind this defense out. This time, Isaiah's back in pass protection. Baker Mayfield is going to get sacked along with the center. Unbelievable. So things just got a lot more interesting right now. Baker here on 3rd and 11. He's got Gordon Landry on the outside, Chaney and Njoku on the inside. Isaiah back in pass protection. He's going to throw one to a cameraman, and we're punting the football yet again. Now, wait a second. Jacksonville turned the ball over at the 10. So here we go. We've got it. Isaiah is 1 career rushing touchdown away from number 50 in his career. He's going to try to get to the edge. He's got 1 guy in front, jukes him out. Isaiah's going to try to get in. I don't know what happened. Isaiah's possessed, but he got the touchdown, number 50 of his career in so few seasons. This dude is unbelievable. Look at this one more time. He got possessed. Nice spin move, did some moves here, and then all of a sudden, I don't really know what happened there. Now, I think it goes without saying that that drive was basically started by Isaiah and finished by Isaiah there. Despite, you know, what happened, he's the reason that it happened. Now, look at the dot by Baker to Jarvis Landry there. And the weird thing is that Baker still only has 2 incompletions, one of those to the other team for a touchdown, and the other one to a cameraman about 30-some yards past where it should have actually went. And so far this half, Isaiah has been electric. I mean, in the first half, he had about 30 or 40 yards. Right now, he's almost in 90 at the moment. So, see if we can give him the ball here again. Isaiah's going through the middle. Not as many yards as we wanted, but he's still moving people forward. Isaiah's out for this play. Actually, he's going to be out of the wide receiver spot. Baker's going to throw one on a comeback to Chaney. It's bobbled 6,000 times and then dropped. 3rd down, 6 yards to go. A tie ball game between 2 undefeated teams in the NFL. Looks like a halfback screen. Isaiah's going to get the pass to him, but beautiful coverage by Jacksonville, and they snuff it out. Now, on the sideline, Isaiah was actually yelling at Hugh Jackson from what we could see, and he was saying they should have went forward in that field territory, but they didn't. Jacksonville got the ball. They got a field goal, so it is what it is. They didn't actually get a touchdown, but Baker Mayfield, what are you doing? Baker Mayfield. I have no words for that play. It's about as unexcusable as you can possibly get back there at playing quarterback. I mean, lost 11 yards on that play. Now, Isaiah's back here at quarterback. They're loading the box a little bit. Isaiah's looking to get to the edge. Isaiah's got some room. Isaiah's going to keep it going. Isaiah's got some daylight here. He's going to try to truck through a defender. He does, and then he falls down. Isaiah's up, and then he's out of bounds. That might have been illegal in the NFL, but we'll take it. I still think that I have no idea how to describe that previous play, and if you have no idea how to describe that play, just give me a #what in the comments down below. So here's Baker, play action fake. Isaiah looking to throw a block. He throws one, but this offensive line maybe is just letting him down too much. 2nd and 18. Baker Mayfield has been sacked not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 6 times in this afternoon. Now Baker's out here scrambling, throws one that's a little dicey, and Jarvis Landry catches that one. What a narrow window, but what a completion. What a weird game for Baker so far. I mean, he's been hit so many times, but he only has like 2 or 3 incompletions on the afternoon. And you got to give him props, man. Props where props are due for sure. And Isaiah again chucking forward, getting about 7. And that big run by Isaiah earlier out of the Wildcat is basically what pushed him over 100 yards in the afternoon. So now he has about 130 so. Baker again here in shotgun. Cross him in a little dink. Isaiah out here throwing blocks for Josh Gordon, and Gordon is inside the red zone now. The passing game's finding its stride, but we're still trying to find Baker Mayfield his first passing touchdown of the day. Well, to our team because he threw one to Jacksonville. So from the 19, Isaiah getting out to the edge, spins back inside, and then gets lit up on that carry. But keep in mind, we are down 3 points, and a touchdown would be ideal. We'll take the field goal, but we want to waste as much time as we possibly can off that clock so that Jacksonville cannot do anything else. And they sniff Isaiah out at the line of scrimmage for only a gain of 2. So we have a big 3rd down and 7 here. We need some yards ASAP. 2-minute warning is almost upon us, so we got to make sure we run a play before it. Isaiah's open on the halfback screen. He's got all the time in the world. Isaiah's got one guy in front. He's going to truck him. A second guy comes over and lights him up, but we're inside the 5 with 2 minutes left. Based off the way that Isaiah has played in the clutch moments, you want to make sure you give him the ball and not really allow Baker to do something that could potentially, hurt you. So he flips the play, sets a halfback toss to the left. Isaiah sees room. He gets to the edge. Isaiah! They say he's down at the 1. One of the biggest plays of the game. We want to make sure we save our timeouts in case we don't get what we actually want. If we have to go for a field goal, we want to save them. Ball goes through the middle. Isaiah's going to try to get through, but they stuff him for a loss of 1. So close to a touchdown. Biggest play of the football game right here. It's either a touchdown or a chance at a field goal with 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Everyone in the stadium is going to Isaiah. They go to the left. Isaiah sees the guy in front. He spins him out of his shoes. Isaiah spun him out of his shoes and says, "Excuse me, I'm going to take a bow real quick for touchdown number 51 on the rushing side for his career." One more look at the spin move. Get that man a neck brace, an ankle brace, whatever you need. He was left in the dust on that one. So that's going to seal it. Isaiah gets a clutch touchdown at the end of the game to seal the deal for this squad. And we're going to walk out of here with a big W to stay undefeated. Recapping the stats from today's game, Baker Mayfield had an interesting game, and for all accounts, it was better than what Blake Bortles played, but he had 1 interception, no passing touchdowns, still played well with an 81% completion rate. On the rushing side, Leonard Fournette went 29 for 115, but Isaiah says, "I'm gonna run 6 less times, but have way more yards." 23 for 142, and not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns. And in the air, DJ Chark had 4 for 42. We see D.D. Westbrook go 3 for 75. Isaiah goes for 3 for 27. Not a lot to really love here, and our rookie Chaney only had that 1 grab for 30. After that big game, I'm not saying to get Mercury Morris and the 72 Dolphins all riled up or anything with the talk of an undefeated season, but look, Isaiah is back on it with another MVP-like season. He is leading this team. Baker Mayfield, he's going through some struggles, but I think at the end of the season, this team is poised for another championship run.